Where do you draw your inspiration for the songs?
So it's hard to explain because if I tell you I don't get inspiration from bands I'm listening to, that's not true, you know. Because but I actually I listen to a lot of different bands, but most on the extreme way of metal, you know. And so I compose something new and I send by email because we live in different cities, you know. And when I send it to my drummer, you know, he just came to a new idea because he listened to a lot of thrash metal bands. And when I'm composing, I'm just trying to imagine something like real extreme. And sometimes he comes to a new idea concerning thrash metal way of playing. And that's how it works, you know. We can mix all these ideas and I don't know, that's the way.
Well, it's very nice if you have different inspirations and still manage to work as a group. Very few bands actually can work that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell me about your cities. Where are you from?
We are all from the state of Santa Catarina, Brazil, but we live in different cities. I used to live in Guaramirim, Santa Catarina, and Edilson too, our second guitarist. Juliano comes from Florianópolis, the capital of our state, and Felipe comes from Blumenau. Felipe spent 1 hour to come to the rehearsals, and Juliano
I spent 6 hours.
6 hours ever. And is it?
It's like when we just rehearsal, the most of times we can get rehearsals on 1 month, it's twice a month, you know. Because I need to travel a lot, Felipe needs to travel, and everybody can mix the same time to get the rehearsal, you know. So that's why I told you, when I'm composing, I just compose, I record these tracks on Sonar, and I send by email, because that's the only way we have, you know. That's not easy.
And Pen of Soul, all the members live in Blumenau, so we have too much time to rehearsals, and we do so much as possible, 3 times in a month, for example.
Oh, that's nice and praiseworthy, especially for Sodamned, if you can work that way.
Yeah.
I tried working that way with some people, and it takes a lot of commitment to learn to send notes and guitar pro and
Yeah, maybe Sodamned it was an impossible band without the internet, you know?
Yes,
Because
yes.
internet is our way. Yeah.
Other things, what drove you to, inspired you to play music, to play death metal, doom metal, anything that you actually play?
Oh, I can't tell you. I think I've never thought about this before, you know.
You just got
Yeah.
an instrument and played.
Yeah, because actually when I started studying an instrument, I started studying classical music, but I was listening to metal before, you know.
Yes.
And I don't know, maybe metal is so fucking. You can listen to metal in the entire world, you know. And maybe, I don't know. Actually, even you find a band. This band started when guys was just starting to listen to music, and that's the first influence we got, you know. When I started to listen to music, I started to listen to metal bands, and I just thought, well, I would love to have a band like this, you know. Maybe that's the answer I can tell you.
Well, some of the. Can you just tell me a few of the bands that inspired you personally to play, let's say, the first band that you made a cover?
Okay, the first band we made a cover, this band has nothing to do with Sodamned, because we got the first cover from the Mandillion album, you know. But the first band who influenced me to start composing, it was a band called Algayon, I don't know, from Sweden. And nowadays I got influenced by Rotting Christ and Behemoth, Belfagor, I don't know, a lot of different styles, you know, because working class it has nothing
To do with
to do
making-
with, yeah.
What about Pain of Soul? What was your inspiration? to-
Sometimes we start to compose a song between making a joke between one song and another one, and so I start to play and the drum and the guitar, and so wow, maybe it comes a song, and sometimes that is the time to compose it a new song. And one from our influences, obvious, is My Dying Bride, and two Candlemas and
Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath.
Anathema.
Yes, Anathema and all the Doom bands.
Candlemas.
Candlemas,
Come on.
Nemesis too, and all the bands most from more time along.
Okay, on the rehearsals, what is the atmosphere? Sodamned said you have very few rehearsals a month.
Yeah.
Probably when you see each other, there's a lot of things on the mind except playing. I know, but
Yeah.
my friends and they start. There's let's go on a beer. How's your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. So that's the similar atmosphere you have.
For us, it's like meeting friends, you know. Like we just keep our lives separated and like linked by music, you know.
Yes.
So we have a lot to tell each other when we met, you know.
Yes.
That's like I feel when I go to Guaramirim and I met Gilson and we start talking a lot of stuff, you know. It's like just meeting friends and
And
yeah,
great music.
and create music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's nice. Pain of Soul, you have rehearsals more often. Are you friends in real life or you also just in it for the music?
Oh no. Excuse me, didn't understand you.
I said you have rehearsals more often than Sodamned. Are you friends actually outside?
Yes.
Outside the band?
Of
Personally,
course, we are like brothers, really. And Joe is my husband, and I know Peter since my young since when I was 6 years old.
6 years old.
Yeah, something like
Seven.
this. And Luis is my cousin and primo. Is it?
Yeah.
Yes. And
Felipe's
so-
a baby.
It's our baby, so we love each other with all our hearts. It's a real feeling about each other.
Like
It's
a
real.
party.
Yeah,
Like a party.
like a family, really.
Really fun.
Not only
Really.
for the songs, but we love each other.
Barbecue and
But actually,
Do you know about churrasco? Vladi
Churrasco, yeah.
loved the churrasco. And he wanted to go to Brazil to try the real churrasco that
And
we
batata
have
frita?
and feijoada too, because he don't stop to talk about the beans.
but
Because
With
he loves
peppers?
beans. And we too, but they love a lot with a lot of pepper.
Pepper, yeah, Pepper is in Deutsch.
Pepper is in Deutsch.
Deutschland.
Excuse me.
Okay, now I will play some songs again from the Sodamned and Pain of Soul.
Okay.
We'll be back after that.